Hey guys, Sam the Raid Man back here today on the free to play account. It's been a while since I've posted an update, so I wanted to update you guys on where the account is at. I've been grinding it really hardcore every single day. Pretty much got a YOLO mentality when it comes to shards. Pretty much get a shard, pull it. So let's just go over my champion roster first of all. I haven't pulled any legendary since Glacea, but I did pull a Sepulcher with a Sacred Shard on the last, I think it was the 10 times weekend. Maybe the, yeah, 10 times weekend. And I got Sepulcher. She's awesome. She's a great decrease attack champion. She needs books. Right now it's at 40. It will book up to 60. She's also block debuffs and increased defense, which is huge for Clan Boss. We book her out. She's already level 60. We're going to get her whole masteries. And she's going to go into our Utra-Nightmare and Nightmare teams. She's going to keep us affinity friendly. So she's huge. We got her Kale, obviously. We did get a 1-star Phantom Touch blessing, which helps with his damage. And we took Geo up to 6 stars. Geo is kind of our book sync right now. We're syncing all of our books in here. Right now, we're just at an 85% chance of the burn-in weekend. We need it to get to 100, and we need all the cooldowns. We've almost booked the A1, which sucks. It's 4 wasted books and a wasted book here. So yeah, we're going to completely book his A3 out. Then once that's done, we'll go over to Sepulcher. Kale is booked out, so is Deacon. We've got our Rhonda, Glacea, Jamarsa. We got her from the referral program. We did get our Genbo from the Amazon Prime deal, and then we got a Gaelic that I pulled, who's going to be big for faction wars. We did pull a Frozen Banshee, which is great for now. At the moment, Kale brings enough poison, so I think we're going to keep her in wait, and we'll either turn Kale into. I just don't know. I don't know. Frozen Banshee is definitely better than Kale for poisons. So maybe one day she'll replace Kale, or she can do some like solo dragon content where you get a squishy team through the waves and then she solos the boss when everyone else dies. So she's got lots of uses, but she's just not urgent for us to pull right now. We're not lacking on damage. We're lacking on survivability and speed. So bringing Frozen Banshee into our Clan Boss team doesn't really change anything at the moment. Genbo will become our arena nuker, and he'll might be our next 6-star. We'll see, because then I can switch Kale to more poison and survivability. But also, I pulled Trumborn, who was part of the recent fusion, I guess Nishak, if I remember correctly. And he is an ally protector. So he does ally protection and increased defense on himself on a 4-turn cooldown for 2 turns. So we can make him on a 4-3 ratio, and then he'll protect us for 2 of the 3 Clan Boss hits. He's also got a AoE, removes a random debuff from all enemies, or all allies, which is a great little mini cleanse. Can help hypothetically cleanse a stun or whatever debuff we have. A1, Weaken, and Leech, which is great for keeping us alive if Deacon doesn't ever land it. So I think these top 5 will probably be our Clan Boss team. I honestly think with masteries and books, and them all being 6-star ascended, I think this is probably a Nightmare team. Definitely brutal easily. It's more about, can we get all the books? That's our main concern, because we are 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We cannot need these, but at the very least 16 books away from having them all ready to go. And that's epic books, which are super hard to get when you don't spend money in the game. I did pull one from my Clan Boss this morning, which is great. Went straight into Deacon. One thing I am working on, which has been just a brain melting grind, is trying to do these 2 referral accounts. I did 3 to 10 really fast to get Jamarsa, but I'm running these 2 right now on my phone, my iPad, on BlueStacks, and it is just mind-numbing. It just takes so long. They're almost to 30, so I'll get 2 voids, but I need to really get them to 40 so I can get epic books, because if I can get these 4 books and then hypothetically 2 more one day, that would be amazing. That would be 6 of those 4, 6 of those 16 that I need. And the sacreds I'm not even going to worry about. As much as 3 sacreds or 4 sacreds would help our account, it's just, I'm doing my main account. I'm doing this free-to-play account. I'm working on YouTube. I'm still working my full-time job. I just got a lot on my plate right now. So, at some points in the day, I've got like 5 or 6 screens, and it's a headache. So I'm going to grind those 2 accounts to 40, and then I'm going to take a break from those, just do the main 2. Even my main account is just kind of taking the back seat. I just run it on my phone, multi-battles, do my dailies, and get it done. So, enough complaining. Let's look at some other stuff on the account. We have a dragon tournament going on at the moment, and it is 2 times chance of dropping speed, which is the main set that we need in general, but specifically from dragon. That's the set that we're looking for. Of course, it pops up when I click away. And this morning, or this afternoon, I guess, it's 2 hours after the day change, I got 500 energy. And so I have completely blasted that over the 2 hours into dragon. We're farming dragon 13. We can do 16 on auto, but it's pretty much the same drop rates, and 13 is a lot faster. So I'm just doing 13, get 978 points. We'll see. In the next 2 days and 9 hours, I'll probably put all my energy in here so I can try and get that epic book. Obviously, winning a tournament would be big. Anything up there at the top. I did get, I think, 3rd in the spider tournament. Let's see if I can see that. My computer is just super slow when I'm recording because I got OBS open, Plarium, and Raid, and it's just too much for it at once. But yeah, I think I got 3rd. Nothing wants to load. Let's go to the gear and check out the Relentless. I'm going to do a little mini gear cleanse here because I've been farming Dragon on auto. So, new here, accuracy, resistance, speed. Obviously, speed's great. 6-star epic is big. Speed and accuracy would be great. Don't really care about the resistance. HP percent attack isn't amazing. Flat defense, not amazing. HP percent is okay. Flat attack, not amazing. Resistance will keep because it's got speed on it. Defense percent is not bad. Flat defense is bad. So, I'm going to give you guys a little brief tutorial of how I do gear cleansing. So the first thing I look at is gloves, chest pieces, and boots. Flat HP, flat attack, flat defense. And unless it's got, with a few exceptions, unless it's a speed gear with speed on it, then I'll keep it. So I'll keep that piece, because if I get a double speed roll here, that could be my fastest piece. And that's a sell, 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 sell. Sadly, these are all sells. That one, maybe not. Maybe we'll roll it to see if we can get some speed, like double speed on it, because it is a 6-star that provides a ton of value. The rest of this is an easy sell. Then we're just going to go filter to just new. A lot of the 5-star stuff we're going to keep, even though we want speed on a speed set. This one we probably won't. Even if it rolls double attack, that's the best thing. We're still not using that. Speed, crit rate, HP percent, that's great. 4-star with crit rate and resistance, we'll keep in case it's double crit rate. If not, if it's just single, we'll sell it. Attack percent, we're going to sell. There's no speed on it. HP percent with attack and resistance, we're going to sell. Attack percent with speed is amazing. HP percent with speed is amazing. Defense percent is okay. So that's it for the speed. Let's start working through the accuracy. We're looking for speed and accuracy here. There's speed, nothing there. Accuracy chest piece will keep. Accuracy chest piece will keep. Attack percent with no crit rate, no speed, no crit damage, we're selling. Speed with accuracy will keep, even though it's 4-star. Lifesteal, looking for crit rate and speed. Maybe some accuracy in there. That's a maybe. Attack percent will sell. Speed will keep. Crit rate, crit damage will keep. Speed will keep. Accuracy, crit rate. Those are the two of the best non-speed substats. Crit rate and speed will definitely keep. Legendary with speed will keep. HP percent will keep it. HP percent with crit rate and resistance. Like, this is a fine stat. None of these complement that main stat, so we're selling it. Let's go down to the day set. We just need a really great piece here for us to keep it. It's got to be pretty standout. We'll roll that. Double speed would keep for now, but in the long run, that's a goner too. Frost. Not a ton of uses for Frost. You could go really tanky, but at this point, anything with speed, I'm keeping. Keep the HP percent on a 5-star. 5 stars, I'm a little less critical. 4 stars, I'm pretty critical. Like this was a 5-star, I'd keep it. With a 4-star, we're selling it. HP percent will keep, because a lot of times for Frost sets, you'll put someone really tanky, like a Provoker or something in it. Shield, I'm not keeping any 3-star gear. Destroy, I'm not going to use the set, so it needs to be really good stats. Speed and crit rate will keep. Toxic, we just really want speed here. Speed is great. Yeah, we'll sell that one. HP percent is fine. Attack percent will sell. HP percent will sell as well. Provoke, speed and crit damage will keep. Retaliation, crit rate, crit damage will keep it, even though it's 4-star. Avenging, I'm never using this set, so it's just got to be a great piece. The piece itself has to be good enough. And none of that is. Okay, we're moving through Stalwart. We want speed and tanky stats, like speed and HP. Crit rate and accuracy, sure. Crit rate and defense, sure. Speed and crit damage, sure. Crit rate, flat HP will sell. HP percent will keep. Defense percent will definitely keep. That's a great set for Clan Boss if you're not running unkillable teams. Reflex, got to be fast. We'll keep it just because it's our only piece. Curing, that was a mistake to keep. Cruel, we want damage stats. Crit rate. It's a 4-star. We'll still keep it. Attack percent, we'll keep it. Most of this stuff should have been looked through. I'm pretty much going to keep any legendary gear. That one's like, it's a 4-star, even if it rolls attack percent or defense percent, I think we still sell. Tanky stats. Accuracy with speed we'll keep. HP percent we'll keep. Swift parry, I think we're just going to keep because it's our only 5-star. Resilience, we're looking for speed or super tanky stats. With a 4-star stuff, we're really just looking for speed. If it doesn't have speed, I think we're getting rid of it. And it looks like it all does. Speed boots, okay. Perception, we'll probably just keep all of it unless it's really bad. Tech percent, no, we're keeping all this. We need as much perception gear in the account as we can. Affinity breaker, it's got speed on it, we'll keep it. Fatal, we're just looking for damage. Let's close that. It's similar to Cruel. Crit damage. Crit damage attack, sure. Maybe. No speed hurts a lot of these. Crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, speed. HP percent, defense percent, we're selling. HP percent, we're selling. Defense percent with speed, we'll keep. Defense percent with nothing else on it, we'll sell. Defense percent, we'll sell. Lastly, Bloodthirst. That's a bad piece. All right, we have just sold 42 pieces, and we're down to 61 on the account. That is not that much gear. So, I'm not super worried about the old gear. We'll do more in-depth gear cleanses as our gear progresses. But we've got some solid starter pieces, got some solid gear on these guys, and we're just going to keep moving forward. So, let's see other places. I might send a request tonight to move up in a clan. The clan cluster I'm in, they just hit hard and normal. So normal, I'll get my 1 key here for 11 million on full auto. I'll get my 2 knights chest. I mean, that's easy. Hard, it's if I'm manual on a good affinity, I can maybe squeeze out a 1 key, but typically I just put it on auto for 2. There's 16. Brutal, on a good affinity, I can 3 key. On a bad affinity, I can 4 key. So I want to move to a clan that drops brutal every day, so I get 2 Grandmaster chests, because at the moment I'm getting 2 Guardian and 2 Knight. And I think I'm getting 4 of these, like 2 of these, 2 of these. I think 2 of these is just better. We can start getting some really good stuff out of here. Ancient Void Shards, Gems, Silver, Epic Books. Gosh, that's all I want. And then 5-star gear, Epic and Legendary and Rare is big. Stop getting the 4-star, stop getting the 3-star. You start getting medium-sized potions, which is really what we need now. We either need medium or big. We don't need near as much of the small because we're not really ascending any rares, right? So like I need to ascend Rhonda. I'm going to wait for that in case there's a mission. Need to ascend epics, legendaries, epics, and I'm not as worried about these guys. I did pull a few other shards, like I said, here and there. My wife pulled 2 of my ancients this morning and got me Scabrius, and I got Hope the other day. So these are both good, solid champions that I've locked them. I've put rings on them. I'm going to use them for faction wars probably. Scabrius is actually not bad for Clan Boss. He's got a poison on the A1, leech AoE on the A2, and a weaken, and he places increased attack on himself. Hits pretty hard, and he hits harder to enemies under poison. So it can be useful in Clan Boss as a damage dealer. Can be useful against Dragon, and he's just a solid epic damage dealer that we can use, in faction wars and stuff like that. Some other champions I've leveled. Diabolus has been very helpful in Tag Team Arena, in the Spider especially, she's great there. So is Elfguard. Hyria I used very early on, not using her anymore. Thanasso I'll use for faction wars. Same thing with Soulbound Bowyer and Luria. Jizzo I'm just going to keep for faction wars until I have a better champ to replace. And then some of these are fusion champions. Some of them are just rares that I wanted to keep. Metal Shaper could be good if we need him for Scarab. And a lot of these guys I just keep in case I want them, or for Faction Guardians, or for Faction Wars. And then I got Ogre and Jailer and Marquess, who, down the line we've got lots of books, lots of skill tomes, and lots of chickens that can be good for different areas of the game or for Faction Wars. So we're keeping our eye on the long haul, which is, getting Arbiter eventually. We're progressing on the missions. I got really stuck up by these dungeon missions. I should have done them in the first week. And what I've learned recently is they put them in reverse order. All right. So I just finished Magic, and now it's Spirit. Or maybe I just did Force. Either way, it goes backwards, right? And so instead of it being I complete this Spirit, And then by the time I get to the next one, it's Force. It was just Force. Now it's Spirits. I've got to wait for it to go through a full cycle, basically a week after Spirit opens, then Force will open, and then I've got it. Then the Void opens, and it's just all backwards. So it's going to be a while, probably like 2 or 3 weeks before we get the Sacred Shard, but that will be good, and we'll keep moving on towards the books and towards Arbiter. I don't think there's any epic books in here. I think there might be in the next one. There's one epic book there, so that'll be big. So we're going to keep grinding on that. The arena has become a super major point of frustration for me. You see him here in Gold 1, and basically I can squeak out of Gold 1 into Gold 2, and I can pick off a few people that have single-man defenses, but there's no teams that I can beat. They're all 60s, they're all legendaries, and even sometimes I lose to one-man defenses just because I'm not going to go on at length, but basically I get stuck. There's no way for me to get out. But I beat teams like this pretty well. Geo's actually really good, especially against like one big nuker, because he starts reflecting all the damage. Glacea's got Brimstone, and she can freeze, so I like her a lot for arena. Sometimes I sub her out for Ronda if I'm facing like a UDK or somebody really pesky. So here we go. We squeaked a 2. Like, this team is close, but 66k to 118k. And that's just not a fair fight. Here we go. Here's a Gorgorev I can beat. And this is what it is. I waste all of my refills, basically. I probably do 10 fights a day, maybe. I refresh constantly. When I run out of energy, this is what I sit and do. I just go through here, scroll through the pages, look at power. Sometimes I even fight teams just in case I can beat them. But I don't think there's any here I can really beat. And we're slowly grinding up. Eventually, there's an arena challenge, which is stay in Gold 2 for 2 ranking periods. I've done 1. But I need to get 3 Great Hall bonuses to stage 5. And I have 3 at 3. So these will become 4, which is 200 gold medals, and then 4, and then 4, so that's 600 gold medals. And then to 5, which is 800 gold medals times 3, so 2,400. So I need 3,000. So yeah, that's a long ways off. Hopefully, as we continue to get people higher, we'll take Deacon up to 6 stars. We'll take Genbo up to 6 stars and keep farming our gear. Let's check, first of all, with the speed gear we just got. Did we get any new speed boots? We did not. These are all my campaign farm 4-star. All my 5 and 6 stars are on people. So hopefully we'll get a little more stuff, like maybe stuff like this will roll. And then I'll rebuild my Kale, my Deacon, maybe make him faster. That'll probably be the next thing I try and do. He's at 226 speed, which is great, but he's been at that for a while. So we'll see if we can upgrade him. I farm Faction Wars pretty much daily, as often as I can. I haven't today because it just changed. A lot of factions I just can't do. I do have Genbo now, so I can probably farm a few of these, maybe up to stage 6. Orcs, I have Gaelic, who has got me up to stage 6, as well as I think I have 1 or 2 other champions in here. Trumbor, maybe? Yeah, these 2 basically have got me up here, but I can't quite beat the boss. So I farm those daily. Sadly, I'm just not getting any of the like medium stuff, right? So I get a lot of the small stuff, and I can build these, but 3 and 4-star gear just isn't enough. So I need more medium-sized stuff, and eventually legendary stuff to start getting 5 and 6-star perception. I think that's it. So right now we're doing Dragon. Basically, if there's no tournament going on, then I'm campaign farming, and that's pretty much it, right? If I level someone to 60, I'll consider doing potions. Like I did a lot of force to get these 2 guys up here because I want banners on them, right? Giving her that defense banner. I think he only has I think Gio has an attack banner because it's the only good one I could get. Yeah, it was this or a 2-star one. But getting all of their accessories really helps keep them alive for the long run. So yeah, it's pretty much just campaign farming. Eventually, I want to get back up to 800 gems to buy Geo Masteries. That'll secure me with the easy 3 key, potential 2 key for Brutal. And as I level them up, I'm going to try and get all Masteries pretty soon. Probably after Geo gets his Masteries, we'll be able to farm Minnow 15, and then I'll start doing that. But the goal is to get my first 5 Clan Boss champions up to 60. So we know for sure it's these 3. And probably Deacon next, just because I use him in Arena. I use him everywhere. Every single place in the game besides campaign, I use Deacon. So if we could try and get him, like a banner with speed on it, even if it's just 5 speed, makes a big difference. It's going to help us go faster in Clan Boss. He's going to keep boosting our turn meter. He's going to live longer and keep us going faster. Keep placing decreased defense. So yeah, he's probably our next 6-star. And then once he's 6-starred and we have more food for the next, we'll decide if it's Trumbull or somebody else. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary of where the account is at. Thank you guys for all the support. I just hit 300 subscribers, which is really mind blowing. It's only been a few months, and that's just really encouraging. I really enjoy making all this YouTube content. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I have some more Clan Boss challenges coming out this week. So hopefully you guys will be, stay tuned and watch those videos, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.